Hello, my name is Ashley Simone. If you are following my channel, then you are already aware of some of my interests being in gaming and also fashion design. I also have interests in cosplay. I like role-playing games and anything creative, art, writing, and today's video is going to be mostly about the gaming aspect of my life. So enjoy! When I was young, video games were an escape for me. I didn't have a lot of friends growing up because of how awkward I was. My sisters and I got the original PlayStation when I was in middle school, and this was in the mid-90s. When we first got the system, we had 3 games to go with it: Bushido Blade, and a very old Final Fantasy game. Not Final Fantasy VII, it was older than that, and I don't recall what the 3rd game was. I'm not a huge fan of fighting games, but I love games that tell a story. I tried to get my hands on any Final Fantasy game I could when I was younger. When Kingdom Hearts came out, it was like a dream come true because I am also a huge Disney fan. Once I started community college in 2004, I met one of my best friends, Jeff. We joined a Dungeons & Dragons group, started talking, and been friends ever since. When we hung out, we played different kinds of role-playing games. We would play Vampire the Masquerade, which my older sister had actually introduced me to, and then I invited Jeff to come along with me. There was also Werewolf, Paranoia, Geist, and Promethean. When we were not playing role-playing games, we would play video games, and this is where my interest in horror games started. Jeff would play the horror games, and I would actually watch for the stories because I would get too scared to actually start to play them. I would start playing them, and as soon as something scared me, I would hand him the gaming controller. When I did actually start to play the games myself without having to hand it to Jeff, Jeff and his little brother would turn off the lights as I was playing the game. Only when I would play. Thanks a lot, guys. Like Final Fantasy, I loved Fatal Frame and Silent Hill. I was devastated when Fatal Frame 4 did not get released in the US. This is also when I transitioned from playing PlayStation to the Xbox. I got an Xbox console and I started buying more games. I still have games that I haven't even opened yet. So aside from Fatal Frame and Silent Hill, my favorite games to play on the Xbox are the BioShock series, Bayonetta, The Wolf Among Us, and The Walking Dead, among other games as well. I just can't think of more right now. I still have my Xbox, but lately I've been playing a lot of PC games. It's easier for me to record myself playing on the computer right now. If I can record myself like playing on the Xbox or PlayStation system in the future, I certainly will. So you're probably wondering, Ashley, why do you record yourself playing video games and then post them onto YouTube? Well, because I just want to. It's pretty much as simple as that. YouTube was actually originally just supposed to be my way of documenting my process trying to put on a fashion show, and then I was going to continue the channel just specifically for fashion and then documenting my way of getting into the fashion industry. Unfortunately, the fashion show that I was planning on, plans fell through. Instead of doing a fashion show, we're going to do a photo shoot. But I'd been feeling down and I was watching YouTube, and specifically I was watching a lot of gaming YouTubers. And it really inspired me to want to pick up gaming again, and I just thought it might be fun to just go ahead and record myself and I'd post it, and if I liked it, then maybe I'd keep doing it. So far, I've finished most of the Slender: The Arrival game. I still have to finish one last video, which I will be posting soon. So please keep an eye out for that. YouTube is a huge community of people, and it's these people that have all different kind of interests. They're from all over the world, and each of them have something different to say. I feel like YouTube has made me more aware of things that I didn't know about before. And with YouTube, I'm able to be a part of these people's lives. Maybe not so much a part as I'm able to see a piece of them. And that's really interesting to see something different from another person's perspective, whether it's playing a video game or just knowing that they're going through something traumatic. I don't know, I think it's great for people to be able to express themselves that way, both, emotionally and artistically. And I guess now these videos that I'm making are my way of connecting to other people who have, similar interests such as video gaming or fashion, or if they, want to know what it's like to try to get through the process of trying to become a fashion designer. I still haven't figured it out, but maybe we can do it together. To those YouTubers that I follow, I just want to say thank you so much for letting us to be able to see into your life and what you go through, and please don't stop what you're doing. All of you have so many great things to say, and it needs to be heard. And also, I don't know what else I will do in the middle of the night when I can't sleep. And to those that follow me, thank you so much for watching, and I really do hope that you enjoy these videos, that they help you in some way, whether it's to be entertaining or informative. Please let me know if you guys want me to, do certain things, like record myself playing a certain video game, or if you want to see a sewing tutorial, if you want to know more about the process that I went through when I was, communicating with the models and trying to put on the fashion show, or, what I'm doing now, trying to put together a photo shoot. So yeah, just let me know, and thank you again, guys, so much for sticking it out with me. So love you lots. Bye.